This is so awkward. Hey guys, this is Emerald. I do not have a fancy like YouTube setup. This is just my room. This is shot from my iPhone. But I wanted to discuss the things that happened the day that I decided to drop in on the vert ramp. There's a lot of comments that I'm seeing that kind of have like the wrong idea about what happened. And I just wanted to clear some things up. And I know no one's gonna see this video. That maybe my mom will see this video, I don't know. The day that I went to Mount Trashmore, I had no intentions of dropping in on the vert. Like, that was not even in my head. I was gonna do my typical thing, go to the mini, skate around on that, maybe hit the rails. That was really all I could do at the moment. The vert was not even on my radar. But I got to the park and I realized that they were doing a coastal edge skateboarding competition. And so a large crowd was already at the vert, so I wanted to go check them out, see what it was about. I saw a lot of cool skateboarders. There was even small kids doing the vert, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. Like, I want to do that one day. I had already had a few friends that skated the vert, like roller skating, and so it was like kind of on my radar. Just like I knew that that wasn't like my skill level yet. So the vert competition ended pretty soon after I'd gotten there, and then they went to the ramp and park section, which was where I was gonna be. And I did try to skate at the mini, like in the area while they were doing the competition, but it wasn't really working out, and I didn't want to be in the way, so I made my way back to the vert because I was like, oh, I could just like pump and like work on some stuff at the vert. And when I got there, there was still a few like skateboarders left over, just like skating and like hanging out. And those were the two guys that you guys saw in the video, and then also the person who filmed the video for me. This is a disclaimer. I did not know any of the skateboarders there when I dropped in. I had never seen them before. I don't even know if they live in the area, but they were just there, and I figured they had maybe come to support someone in the competition or whatever. So I walk up the stairs to the top of the vert, and I'm like looking down, and then I don't remember if someone asked me if I was gonna drop in or what. They honestly probably didn't even say anything to me, but in my head I was just like, I walked up here, I can't walk back down. That I can't handle that pressure, the embarrassment of like tiptoeing my way back down the stairs. So I was like, I think I'm gonna do this today. There's like people here, so if I hurt myself, it'll be fine. I asked one of the skateboarders if they would film me, and after I did that, there was absolutely no going back for me. Like, I cannot handle like the mere embarrassment of being like taking my phone out and be like, actually, JK, I'm not gonna do that. Like, that was like game over. So I asked them to videotape me, and then I got to the edge of the thing. Well, I made my way slowly to the edge, and it did take me quite some time. Like, I was terrified to drop in, because looking down the ramp like concaves in, it doesn't. It just feels that way. So I was terrified, but I knew I was already gonna do it. And so another thing that a lot of people kept commenting was that they should have like told me how to do it or gave me advice. And I had been skating long enough to know pretty much what I needed to do. It was just a matter of not being scared. And me being a roller skater and them being skateboarders, I feel like the only advice they could have really given me was to not lean back too much, which I already knew that, and I did it anyway. So there was not really any blame to be placed on them. It's not like they could have told me not to do it because I'm an adult. So if I wanted to do it, I was just gonna do it. I find myself at the park sometimes when I see a person doing something new that they're really nervous about. Like, I'll even like, I'll be like, you got this, but I don't like really want to watch because I'm like, if they get hurt, like, I'm just not in the mental to see that happen. So like them like walking away or them like encouraging me and then walking away, like I felt like that was total like normal behavior. Like I didn't even think anything of it. Even as I was like playing the videos back, I honestly did not think anything of their actions. They were very nice. I appreciated the support and them being there just in case I did like break something or whatever. But they were pretty great, I would say. So I didn't know them and they couldn't stop me. So there was like no issue with the people that were at the top of the vert. Going on to where I actually dropped in. So I dropped in and I obviously fell very, very, very hard. I will say I'm very grateful. My butt did take 90% of the impact of the fall. I did hit my head a little bit, but of course I was wearing my helmet, so that helped a lot. But I did not hurt my back. My back wasn't hurting. It was mostly my tailbone. I like fell directly on my tailbone. I did it twice. I didn't do it just once. I walked back up the stairs, tried it one more time. Still fell, but I felt a little bit softer. But yeah, I was definitely OOC for a few weeks because my butt hurt really bad. No back hurting, didn't break any bones, nothing crazy. With the weather, so a lot of people were saying like there's a tornado going on in the background. It only rained that day. I don't know if it's just like East Coast weather. Like the rain clouds can get pretty ferocious for no reason. It did rain pretty hard, but that was like the extent of the weather. There was no like tornado or hurricane or anything. It did look pretty cool in the background. It almost looked like an omen that like some bad thing was gonna happen, which I thought was kind of cool. Speaking of like omens and things, the girl saying "oh no" right before I fell, I thought that was so funny. I thought that was like a very good addition to the video because I think everyone there knew that I was gonna fall. I feel like that's just kind of like expected. The vert is like very tall. It's like 13.5 feet. So I don't know, like I knew I wasn't really ready, but I wanted to try it anyway. And based off my nervousness, I think the skateboarders could have probably gauged that I was gonna eat it, and that's fine because I was prepared to do it anyway. And of course, the people watching were like, is she really gonna do this? And then I did it, and it happened. But I do want to thank everyone who decided to subscribe to my channel. I did not expect the video to blow up like this. This is literally insane, and I appreciate all of you. I will continue to post shorts just of random skating stuff that I've been doing, but other than just having fun skating, I don't really plan on doing anything crazy, I guess. Actually, I will be doing crazy things. I like do crazy things all the time. I won't expect another video to go viral at least. But I do appreciate all the subs and the likes and the comments. And yeah, that was the story of what happened that day. You guys have a good one. Bye.